morning. Welcome to another day in the life. Pretty excited for today because me and Janet is heading back to Vegas. We haven't gone in a minute, just been busy with the construction and the moving. So we haven't gone ever since we moved in here. So looking forward to heading back there just to relax, eat some good food, have a good time. And yeah, just to recharge. But before we do all the fun stuff, we got some work to do. I'm all prepped and ready for the open. So I'm about to hop on the mic. So let's see if we can make some money first. All right, so just got done trading the open and can't make money today. So a lot of sloppy setups this morning, but the first thing I went after was this RDHL. It was a penny stock that gapped down today and got in a little bit prematurely. Didn't know the spread was gonna open up like that, and it ended up popping, so I ended up having to kill it for a loss. Then I went after this TLS. It was a buy setup off the 2-minute. Nice big rally up this morning, so did it on the pullback. Ended up working for a bit, but a little bit wild, a little bit spready, and I was a little bit undersized. So made a little bit on that, and then went after the comp, which had a nice big rally this morning as well as a climactic short. So did it under the 2-minute, and then ended up having to trail it for a partial loss. So that's kind of been my morning. So down about $200 so far on the day, but we still have the entire afternoon to work with, so we'll see. But for now, I'm actually waiting for a phone call for a potential first affiliate partnership.
Day trading and stuff like that. Came across your channel.
Yeah.
And then obviously found you on Instagram. So really, man, just wanted to reach out to you, get to know a little bit more about you, your trading, where you're trading, how your channel's going. If you have any questions, obviously let me know. But yeah, dude, we'd love to have you over here. Like I said, we're literally catered for day traders. We got some information. If you have any questions, man, just let me know.
All right, thanks for reaching out. The gym time now, but before I hit my top set, let me show you the office really quick. So it's not done yet, but it's almost time to move in. Boom! Got new flooring. All the walls are freshly painted, all done. Went for green this time. Got the bathroom door here, the attic up there. Bathroom is not completed at all yet. The walls are all in, but we need the flooring, the tiles, the showers, the sink, the toilet, all of that good stuff. But definitely can move into the office here, ignore the refrigerator. And also the internet people came yesterday to hook it up. I don't know why they hooked it up like this, pretty messy. So gonna have to clean that up, probably paint the wires. All right, so pretty excited to have my own space again. All right, back to the gym. All right, so there's about an hour left in the market, and I'm gonna have to call it a day here so that I can go get ready, pack, and then head to the airport. But yeah, didn't do much in the afternoon as well. Was able to catch the Go EV, which puts me up, I think, exactly $1,000 on the day. So was able to make some money at least. But yeah, we're kind of in a time crunch here, so let's go. All right, time to pack. All right, so here's what we're packing. Got the hygiene stuff, toothpaste, shampoo, etc. Got the extra pair of clothes, boxers, socks, etc. Taking the laptop just in case, need to do some work. Phone charger, of course, very important. And then need the rollie, and then some fun coupons. I think I'm ready. I don't know why we always have to rush it, but we are here at the airport, and we're about to board. All right, we're in Vegas, all checked in. We're staying at the Palazzo. Man, we used to come here like once or twice a month. So it's been a while this time. Feels really good to be back, just to get away from everything at home. We're actually here with my cousins. Always a good time with them. So we're just gonna hang out, eat some good food. We're also gonna watch the new David Blaine show. Haven't watched the Vegas show in a long time, so that should be fun. Maybe do some gambling. Kind of feeling a little bit of poker this trip. Maybe some baccarat, we'll see. But yeah, we got some time to kill before dinner. So Janet went out to go shopping because she was too lazy to pack. Yes, seriously. Yeah, so I'm just in the room getting some editing done for this week's video. I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna get it out. Alright, so I didn't end up vlogging much the rest of the trip. I just wanted to have a good time with the wife and cousins. But the night started off with a nice dinner at Milos, pretty good seafood spot at the Palazzo. Then we went to go watch one of my favorite magicians, David Blaine. He has a new show in Vegas, and it was absolutely insane. The man is a master of his craft. He pretty much performed a lot of his famous stunts and some card tricks all in one night. No recording allowed. The only thing they did allow us to record was his free fall jump from 80 feet high into a pile of cardboard boxes.
I may also ask you for a countdown from 10.
9.
No, whoa! Give me a second, I'll tell you when. Damn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that thump when he lands, in person actually sounded like a bomb went off in the theater. Like we all felt that hit. I mean, just crazy stuff, but the guy is a true professional and I highly recommend his show. Then we kind of split up to gamble. I decided to play some poker at the Wynn and record it. Now, I'm not a good poker player at all, but let's get into some hands. So I'm sitting at the 2-5 table. I buy in for the max at $1,500. First notable hand I pick up is 9-10 of clubs. Action folds to me in the +2 position, and I raise to 20. Folds to the small blind, and he re-raises to 65. Big blind folds, and I have position heads up, so I decide to call. Flop comes 8-7-3 rainbow. Small blind throws out $80. I have an open in the straight draw with 2 overs, so I make the easy call. Turn comes a 5, and small blind throws out 200 now. Here I'm thinking maybe he has a small pair, maybe he had a set. Pocket 7s or 3s, or something like 6s or 5s. I'm not too sure. I just know I'm behind, and I didn't come all the way to Vegas to fold, so I make the call. Dealer, I need a jack or a 6. And the river is my new best friend, Jack. I now have the fucking nuts, but small blind decides to check to me. So I do a little bit of Hollywood action and throw out 500 into a $700 pot. I probably could have bet more here, but he thinks about it for a minute and makes the call. I show him the bad news and he mucks. So nice scoop to start the night. Couple of hands later, I pick up pocket 3s under the gun and I make it 20. Action folds to the button, which is the same guy from the last hand, and he makes the call. The blinds fold and we're heads up again. Flop comes queen, queen 4. I make a C bet of $50 with my 2 pair. Button calls. The turn is a 7. I throw out another 100 to see what he does, and he makes the call. Now I'm thinking maybe he has a 4, ace 4 maybe, backdoor flush draw possibility, trying to hit something on me like I did to him. I think if he had a queen, he would have raised me on the turn, since there's a flush draw out there now. But the river comes in 8. So I'm thinking I'm behind again, but I'm going to continue to apply pressure, so I throw out a small bluff for 250. Probably a dumb bet, but thank goodness he makes a quick fold. So maybe he missed a draw or had a small 4. I don't know. For my next hand, I straddle, and the person next to me raises to $30. One caller in the hijack, then folds to me, and I look down at king 7 off. I pay the $20 to see a flop. Flop comes 4-7 deuce. Nice flop for me. I hit top pair, and I'm first to act, and I check to the raiser. He bets out $50. Hijack folds, and I make the easy call. Turn comes a king. Let's go. I check one more time, hoping he hit a king as well, and he bets out 175, so it looks like he did. So I decide to raise it to 450. He thinks for a bit and makes the call. Then the river comes a4, which is a beautiful card, because now I'm putting him on ace king or ace queen, and this 4 gives him 2 pair with a top kicker. It's very hard for him to put me on king 7. He has about 700 left behind, so I decide to put him all in. He tanks for a while, and I really thought I was going to get a call here because I was pretty sure he has ace king or king queen, but he makes a great laydown. He says he put me on a boat. He thought I hit a set, which is very reasonable, and he did in fact have ace king. So good laydown. Few hands later, I'm in the cutoff. One caller in the early position folds to me. I make it 20 again with ace 10 suited. The same guy from the last hand is on the button, and he re-raises to 55. Action folds to me, and I make the call to see a flop. Flop comes jack 8-4 with 2 diamonds. I catch the nut flush draw. I check to him. He throws out 50. I make the easy call. Turn comes another jack. Now it gets a little tricky. Possible full house is made or draws. So I check again and he makes a small bet of 100. Okay, let's see the river. I call. And the river is the king of diamonds. Boom, I hit my ace high flush. But there's a few hands that can beat me. Kings get there. King jack gets there. Him 3-betting pre-flop. I'm hoping it's not any of those. And it's something like ace jack suited. So I just check to him to see what he does. And he thinks for a bit. Then goes all in. So king jack and kings are really the two hands I'm worried about here. I didn't get a sense he has pocket jacks. So I don't think too hard and make the call. If he has it, good for him. But he turns over 8-7 of spades. And I take down the pot and he storms off in disappointment because he just gave me all of his chips from the last two hands. Then action starts to slow down until I pick up ace king under the gun. I make it the usual 20. I get one caller in the hijack position. Flop comes 4-8 king. I c-bet $20. He calls. Turn is a queen. I make a small bet of 50. And he decides to raise to 250. Uh-oh. Does he have king queen? Backdoor flush draw? I don't know. Not sure. I just paid to see the river. And the river is a 9. The flush gets there. Jack 10 gets there. King queen still good or any set. So I check to him. And he throws out 550. Now, there's just too many hands that beat me, so I decide to lay it down, and he mucks and takes the pot. I was probably beat, right? Later on, I pick up kings on the button, +3 calls, folds to me, I make it 20, the blinds fold, and +3 makes the call. Flop comes 3-4 jack, really clean flop for me. He checks and I make a small bet of 20. Then he throws out 2 greens and raises to 50. Good to see the pot to build up a bit. And the turn is a king. So I hit a set. He's first to act. And unfortunately, he checks. Maybe he has something like jack 10. So I check and see if he can catch up. River is another jack. Bingo. I boat up. And I'm really hoping he has a jack here. But he checks again. Kind of disappointing. So I just make a small value bet of 125. And he mucks. So that could have been really nice if he had a jack there in that position, but unfortunately was not the case. And the rest of the night, I was slowly giving back. I didn't lose any big hands, but just set mining, calling 3 bets pre-flop and folding post-flop a few times. Wasn't making any progress, so I decided to get up once the big blind came back to me. I bought him for $1,500 and getting up with $39.54, putting me up over $2,400 and called it a night. Alright, hope you enjoyed another day in the life. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Let me know what you thought about the poker vlogging. I'm thinking about getting back into some poker. Should I do more of these? Let me know. As always, I appreciate you for being here, and I hope to see you on the next one.